What's up? You probably can't hear it, but that's Tevin Campbell playing in the background. Wait, what song is this? What song is it? Alone with You. Ah, my gosh, this takes me back. Alone with You by Tevin Campbell. Gosh, how old was I? Woo, is that early 90s? I think it's early 90s. Anyway, hello and good evening and welcome to Weirdness with Dave and Maisha. So today, and again, if you haven't been following me, I'm doing 100 days of live streams. So I think this is day 11. You should just know I'm live. No, I don't mind. This is my daughter singing. I don't mind. She don't mind. And so this is day 11. And so I have to, well, not have to, I'm choosing to do these live streams as a way to, I guess, as a way to feel comfortable with the messages just coming through me without having to like plan them in advance, right? So far so good. Lessons in astrology. So I wrote a post today, and in that post I learned about, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Chiron, I don't know. Astrology is like Greek to me. I'm just letting you guys know right now. I don't really know a lot about astrology. But what I learned today was confirmation for me. And it's interesting because in tonight's mirror work class, the course that's taking place that Van and I are doing, in tonight's mirror work class, we were talking about knowing your purpose and how a lot of us don't know what our purpose is. We're not sure why we were born. We just happened to, some sperm hit some egg and we just plopped in onto the planet Earth. And understanding your purpose gives you drive and reason to live. And I can tell you right now that, well, in existentialism, or maybe in certain aspects of Buddhism, somebody would say that yes, some people were born to suffer, right? So I don't, but I want to say I don't think anyone was born to suffer. And I think that when you know your purpose, it makes it a lot easier to live through life. So today I found out that this Chiron, I want to say Cheerio, this wounded healer, comet or something like that, that mine is like, it's in Aries and it's in my 8th house, and 8th house deals with sex and death and rebirth and shattering all the illusions that you thought of yourself, and it deals with the ego, and that this wounded healer thing, is a part of that. And basically what came out of the reading that my friend did for me very impromptu today is that yes, I am here, I have incarnated at this time, this place, to do what I do, to be engaged in sacred sexuality, to be engaged in helping people. I don't want to say helping people heal, but helping people heal. Like, I am serious when I say, and it says it on my profile, I create space for you to live orgasmically from your soul's desires. My role in the life of anyone that I work with is to help them strip away the shit that's been piled on top of them so that they can realize the truth of who they are, so that they can uncover what their purpose is. And I help them do that, right? It's not what I think your purpose should be. Like, I'm not giving you my advice. I'm probing you and asking you questions so that you remember who you actually are underneath all of the piles of blankets of what people told you were and what they were supposed to do. And yes, I will use sacred sexuality to do that. Why? Because it's a beautiful way to rewire the neural pathways, and it's always wonderful when we learn things from pleasure. So that's one of the reasons why I like doing that. And come on, who doesn't like sex stuff? You know what I'm saying? So I'm laughing over there. So what I want to encourage you to do is the same thing that I encourage everyone else in the class tonight to do, is to really sit with what your purpose is. Now, I used astrology today as confirmation. I'm very clear on what my purpose is. I've been very clear on what my purpose is for quite some time. I may have been afraid to act on my purpose, but I've been super clear on what my purpose is for years, and now I'm acting on it in a fuller manner. I'm showing up for it more. right? And to do that, I had to deal with some fears of being seen, fears that people might not like me, fears, of people saying strange things. But I'm not here for that. I'm here for my purpose, whether anyone likes it or not. And I have to live it. I have no choice but to live it. So when you know what your purpose is, you'll feel it in your bodies, for men and women, you'll feel it in your body when you know what your purpose is. It's like something's clicked in you. And then no matter what anyone else says, you have to live it. You have to live it. Now I'm gonna say something out loud. Out loud. I truly believe that in some former life, I was a temple priestess, like Isis, like Mary Magdalene. I was one of the women that men would come to after war. I was one of the healers, sacred whore, if you would call them. I truly believe that. And if there was a way to do that without it being so salacious, without it being taken as a joke, I would probably try and do that now. I'm serious. And that's frightening to say, because what it brings up is this shame around what people think sex is, or what they think healing sex is, or what they think that is. I mean, like, I can feel the fear in my body right now just saying that. Like, somebody's gonna be like, the fuck did she just say? She wants to be what? Because I don't think everyone has a clear vision of what healing sex can actually be and what it can look like. Now, I don't do that. All right, let's just be clear. I don't do it. This is like fantasy world. And so my purpose, though, my purpose is to help men and women heal. That is my purpose. Ooh, there's fear in that. Oh my God, y'all gonna watch this video and come up with all kinds of ideas about me. Oh, and that's okay. It's okay. But I want you to take time to think. And me saying that, I want that to give you courage to really figure out what your purpose is, right? My fantasy purpose is one thing. My purpose of what I'm doing is one thing. And if I could say that live on Facebook, it's like, oh, okay, she said that. Think about what your purpose is. Think about what it is that you came here to do, and think about the fear that's stopping you from doing it.
Okay.
Think about it. Think about the thing that lights you up inside that you want to do. And like how I just said that, you're like, yeah, I can't live my purpose because grandma and them, or my aunts, or my mother, or my father, my friends are gonna say something, and so I have to kind of fit in the box that makes me acceptable, instead of actually living the truth of my soul's desires. Think about how that fear holds you back from living the purpose that you were created to live. You were created for a reason. You're here for a reason. And it might not be to be a millionaire. That might not be it. But whatever it is, you were here for a reason. So I encourage you to examine the fear behind why you might be staying in a job, a relationship, a city, any place that you know is not fulfilling. Okay, this is for the people who are feeling stuck and unsure and don't know and are scared, but they know that there's something for them to be doing. I encourage you to find the courage. Seek out what it is that you know you're meant to do, and live your purpose. So when you close your eyes, no regrets. You left it all on the table of the earth. All right, let me see if I leave this live up here, if I get chicken and take it down because of what I said. Nah, I'm gonna leave it up. Ain't but like 100 of y'all gonna see it anyway. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching the replay. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Like I said, stay tuned because you never know what's gonna fly the fuck out of my mouth. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.